Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all don't do, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world could be just hold right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you for pulling up on me. What's going on, man? Shout out everybody in the building. Y'all see what it is, bro. Hey, we are moving right on along, brother. Moving right on along. We back to talking about what I want to talk about and not just what everybody else talking about, bro. Listen, it is what it is. But anyway, man, hey, hope everything's cool, man. Hope your Monday didn't suck, as the Mondays usually do. But we just gonna have some fun, man. We gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Go through some shit, whatnot, what have you. And we're gonna start out with one of my favorites. Shorty is hilarious, man. That's why I fucks with her. Now, what I tell y'all, they know they gay. Hey, man, listen, bro. We gonna get into that too. We gonna get into that too, man. Hey, man. Hey, bro. Shout out to Zach. Zach know what's up, man. Listen, bro. Listen, man. Hey, and it's still going up. I got some shit to show y'all. We gonna talk about that too a little bit. Listen, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's taking heat, bro. Shout out to everybody that ain't just on this fucking whatever shit and living real life outside the internet, bro. I don't really talk about this shit because I think it's apparent, but it's always this thing as to where whatever. So if you listening, man, and you taking advantage, shout out to you. Oh hell, we might just do a meetup a year from now, some shit, man. Because bro, gold is nowhere near where it's gonna be. Right? Gold is nowhere near where it's gonna be, silver is nowhere near it's gonna be. So even if you get in now, again, this is not financial advice, you still gonna be good. You just won't be good from the lowest of the low, right? The other thing, that's what everybody waiting on, man. But I'm gonna save that for when we get to that portion. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. But let's get into the fun shit. Then we'll get into the funds shit. All right, the fun shit, then the funds shit. You feel me? Little Rock, what up?
42 female. The last year and a half, I've been dating an open bisexual brother. 48.
Nigga, what?
Bro, these women swear they got all these options and they not settling. And they got all these options and they're not settling, and you hear stories like this. This is crazy, man. This is bruh. Talk to him, Lauren.
This is crazy, baby. This is crazy.
Hey, man. Hey, for sure, man. Appreciate the support, brother.
Who practices polygamy, claims me as his girlfriend, also has a boyfriend and a male side. My homegirl disapproves and said, I know you effing lying.
Listen, man. Hey, as much as we talk shit about black women, I'll tell you this, bro. Again, niggas in general are like the funniest people on the planet. So like little colloquialisms and shit. I know you fucking lying. That shit right there, bro, is chef's kiss, bro. I know you fucking lying. Bro, that's just hilarious. I think it's like, it's a gender neutral shit, but if it's gender neutral, that means for the most part is, more so unisex is more so on the female side. So some niggas say it. The only niggas out here who say that shit is like mostly like comedians and shit. But bro, I know you fucking lying, bro. Hey. Hey, I know you fucking lying is the male version of shitting me. niggas got shitting me, and the ladies got, I know you fucking lying.
But he's good to me, and I'm tired of kissing frogs. He's a prince in his own right. Let me tell you, sis, if you like it, I love it.
Listen, man. ladies, ladies, there should never be more than one dick in the equation. Ladies, if there's more than one dick in the equation, you are wrong. The niggas wrong too, but they don't care. Okay, that's why again, I don't. Any nigga that ever told me he ran, he had a not a train, but like a gang bang. You know what I'm saying? Train is iffy, but if you bumping balls, brother, I nigga. you get an elbow at best, nigga. You don't even get no pound, nigga. You get an elbow. We ain't like it's COVID all over again, nigga. Nigga, you what? You DP? What? Whoa, brother. Whoa, brother. What's the nigga name that was on Ali shit? What was his name? Jesus Christ. I don't, but anyway, the nigga came on Ali's thing, man. He was like, yeah, man, I don't see a problem with it. I was like, okay. All right. What you mean, nigga? Is that letting them boys bust up your bike? Okay. Letting them boys bust up your bike, man. Listen, bro. Ladies, if there's ever more than one penis involved in the equation, you wrong. Them niggas are like negative infinity. They all the way wrong, but clearly they don't care. All right. Any nigga that's willing to deal with you and penises. No, come on, shawty. What that sound like to you? Okay. You dealing with a nigga that's doing the bending and getting bent. He doing the bending and he getting bent.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Nigga doing the bending, the stretching. Too many other things I don't even want to say, man. Get him the fuck out of here. Plunder, exactly. The fuck is going on here?
You already know what's up. You know he bisexual. You know he got.
Oh, first of all, there's no such thing as a bisexual man. My bad. I forgot to say that disclaimer. Ladies, there's no such thing as a bisexual man. No such thing. One dick, that's it. Okay?
Hey, you gay. Y'all niggas are gay. Nigga, you gay. That's gay.
One dick, that's it, lady. Ain't no coming back. We done found out that goddamn Donnie McClurkin been lying this whole time. Donnie McClurkin was the first I'm delivered nigga. I'm delivered. The Lord has healed me of my affliction of homosexuality. Just to come out, he fucking grown boys. You can't. I don't. Again, man. And I told y'all, bro. Y'all remember my 10 dicks a day cousin? Remember him? I think I told y'all the story about how his wife got on the thing, and she wrote this long ass Facebook paragraph about his struggles with his past. I'm like, bitch, what? I'm like, wait, well, what you? I'm like, what you trying to say? Whoa. Huh? Yeah, she wrote a long ass motherfucking statement about his struggles and, I guess trying to motherfucking deny the dick. All right? Again, man, yo, chill out. chill, man. Y'all chill. I gotta listen, man. Hold on, I gotta play this at the same time. I'm gonna add this. What's the name fucked up, so I can't even do my shit for some reason. But I gotta play y'all this one. Where it's at? I gotta go to my shit. Okay, again, man. That's what it was. I don't know no other way to say it. Dick denial. I don't know, man. Dick denial, man. I don't know, but yeah, hey, Creed, that is one reason why I told you that's one reason I don't fuck with Facebook, man. Facebook is like, man, come on, man, chill out, bro. Listen, man. Well, now you know what? I don't even want to. They took that shit down, so I don't even want to risk it. So I'll do this. Hold up, I'll do it this way. Hold up. I'll do it like this.
They turned in disobedience to God. What was the main thing they did wrong in the eyes of God? If you believe in that kind of shit, is that they turned against the natural use of women and lustful desire towards men, and women the same thing. And so once you get a motherfucker who will suck a nigga dick, ain't no level of perversion. A nigga won't get into I won't do that. I don't do no telling. Nigga, if you would take another nigga dick and put it in your mouth, you telling me you won't tell on something?
Shout out to Dogface, man. Listen, Dogface fucking funny as shit, dog. But yeah, man, listen. Once a man, bro, has yo, chill out. Once a man has done that, and this is why it's not the same. This is why a man can never be bisexual, dog. Once a man, okay, has crossed that threshold, whether he's giving or taking, bro, it's never the same. You can't come back from that, man. You just can't come back from that. It's different. It's totally different. I don't care what you say. I don't care how people try to make it seem. Once a man has even if he's been violated, bro, that's why it's so detrimental for a man that if he's violated in that way, you lose something, bro. You know, a lot of people don't believe or want to act like there's nothing spiritual about, you know, the world when clearly it is. Even from even outside of human beings, there's spiritual things and energies that happen and transfer, right? But I don't want to get too deep into that. Pause, no pun intended. Once a man gets intimately involved with another man, bro, that's man. That's one of the most powerful motherfucking spirits on the planet, bro. Demon spirits, whatever you want to call it.
Boochie cats and dinglings on the side. Hopefully y'all on prep. Sound like a lot of coming in and out. Literally coming in and out. All right. So if you like it, sis, I love it for you. You got a little lavender marriage situation you trying to get into? Do your thing. That's a lot, though. I ain't going for That's a lot going on in here. Let's break it down for a second, y'all. Let's break it down. Polygamy. So that means we got multiple people in this shit, right? She's the girlfriend. He got a boyfriend and a male side.
This nigga's diabolical. Okay, this is beyond Diddy. This nigga can't get enough. Okay, listen, fellas, never hit your pussy limit, man. Everything's good in moderation. Niggas, oh man, you too quick pussy control, man. You too pussy this, pussy that, pussy that. Like, no, brother, no, brother. I stay right at the safe boundaries, brother. All right. I ain't never got to the point where, like, hey man, I'm tired of pussy, man. I'm getting too much pussy. Never in life. Never. If I even come up on it where I'm like, damn, man, hey man, I need to chill out. I chill out. You know what I'm saying? I fall back. I shift down. I shift down gears because I don't ever, want to be like motherfucking Dwight Howard or Diddy or any of these famous niggas that's out here, doing what and who?
At least he's honest. He say, hey, you gonna be my main girl. I got a main guy, and I got a couple of Bucci cats on the side that I'm sticking and fucking and sucking. Yep.
And listen, this woman accepted that. Fella, this is another thing, bro. Listen, bro, be straight up, dog. The days of like selling bitches dreams and shit and whatnot, what have you, that's over with, bro. Ain't no need for this shit, bro. Listen, especially once you get in your 40s, either she gonna accept it or she not. She either gonna accept it or she not. Now, I'm definitely not. I'm not in favor of this type of shit in no way, shape, form, or fashion, right? But what I'm saying is, if a bitch will accept this, okay, being a side bitch to two dicks, hey man, just ask. Yeah, they'll never reach the pussy precipice, brother. Never. No. You don't ever want to go past that. Just saying, man. These are the strong and independent women that, you know what I'm saying? This is how you end up. 42 years old, fucking a 48-year-old brother fucker with a main nigga and a side nigga. So, bitch, you don't like the niggas get more days than you. Even that in itself is wild. I can see if it was a 1-to-1 ratio where, hey, he got one pussy and one bussy. No, bitch, this nigga got two bussies and one pussy. What's wrong with you? You're not even like, bitch, you're not even getting the most, you know what I'm saying? Your hole ain't even getting the most attention or even attention.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Tevin Campbell actually said that? He said trisexual? We always knew that Tevin Campbell did, you know what I mean? It was unfortunate, man. They got to that boy young. Then he go come out when he 40. And he was like, nigga, we knew. Remember that shit with Tevin Campbell? Like, yeah, I just want to finally come. Nigga, finally what?
You understand? You cool with all that shit going on, all that math, all that algebra shit you got going on. Do you, sis?
Yeah, man. Hey. And fellas, most importantly, you be careful. And this is why you gotta be careful, man.
It's an evil world we live in.
Bro, if you out here raw dogging a bitch without seeing some paperwork, my nigga, you a piece of shit. And you don't care about yourself. You might as well go to the corner and buy the biggest rock you can get with some fence sprinkled on it and get you the highest dosage of motherfucking that heron, that dog food you can afford, that horse, okay, and shoot it up uncut.
This ain't no weed, Ray. And we ain't snorting no bitch. This is boy.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta be careful out here, dog. The game is not the same. And I think that's what a lot of cats, man. Listen, being that what's happening is this, right? Niggas been in relationships for some time, and then relationships end as relationships end. You done been in a relationship since your 20s or your 30s, and now you back out here at 40, and your mindset hadn't changed because you went out here, my nigga. Even if you had you some side hoes and you fucking shit, unless you just like a complete total savage and you really out here in the streets, bro, on these hoes, bro, you do have no idea. Bro, this shit is different. Okay? This a nigga that was in the clubs in the early 2000s. You feel me? This a nigga that, you know what I mean? Seen the prime of motherfucking like interactions in real life before the internet took the fuck over. All right. And I got right ahead when I got back out here, right ahead before the shit got super duper fucking crazy. Bitches weren't talking about no motherfucking Red Lobster and no Red Lobster and no cheesecake in 2020, 2019. Bitches weren't saying that then, right? You feel me? So when I got back out here, it's just like, okay, it's nowhere near where it used to be, but it's nowhere bad as it is now. From 2020 to 2026, bro, it's I would say it's gotten 60% worse than whatever it was in 2020. So if we're looking at fucking from the, let's say, 2010 to now, bro, it's 200% worse, the dating pool and the from the reaction and the expectations of women. It's just unrealistic. All the shit is unrealistic. All the shit is crazy. Right? Everything is fucking overly sexualized. You feel me? So once you start understanding that shit, bro, you feel me? That's what makes sense. You gotta motherfucking understand this shit when you get back out here, bro. If you just not getting into these streets, bro, this shit is chew you the fuck up if you ain't careful. And nigga, definitely all pussy is not good pussy in 2026, my nigga. You better be looking at some paperwork and doing pussy inspections and strapping the fuck up. Niggas out here at 40 plus having oops babies. The fuck is we doing, man? Nigga, if you 40 having an oops baby, nigga, you deserve everything you get. You hear me? I'm saying it, nigga. If you out here slipping up, nothing in a bitch and getting her pregnant over 40, I hope you paying some of your motherfucking social security check to your kid once you start getting it. Dumbass nigga. How many times I done told y'all the only type of baby you should be giving a bitch, okay? Throat variety. It feel better anyway. It's powerful. Okay? It's nothing like when she said, hey, you gon' nah, my bad. It ain't Friday. I mean, calm down. It's even better. That's for me. Okay? Yeah, hey. And I hope their kids don't come visit them in the nursing home, Cree. This shit is just ridiculous, man. Niggas is not know, but again, man, listen. But hey, speaking, I gotta talk to you niggas, man. So I know I had a conversation yesterday. Shout out to this might be risky, right? Over there. And this, I've been told y'all this, bro. This shit has never been my ministry, right? Men with no kids belong to us women with only one baby daddy, by the way. Okay. 99% of niggas is going. Let's see what she on. Let's see what she look like. She what y'all say, y'all. She's skinny, right? She ain't fat, right? You niggas is going, bro. She got like the little, she got the what you call it? The racially ambiguous look going. Niggas is going, dog. A lot of niggas be capping on this. Oh, I ain't fucking with no single mom. I ain't fucking with no single mom. I ain't fucking with no single mom. All right, nigga. All right, man. I hear you, brother. It sound good, my nigga. It sound good. But just like, again, you was walking out that club with Big Bertha, okay? Just like you walking outside that club with Big Bertha back in the 2000s, nigga. Okay? Now, again, this is another thing. My nigga, you not worried about who she fucking off the numbers. You worried about who she fucking, like what type of niggas she fucking with. Again, if she fucking with jail niggas and street niggas, bro, them niggas are the okay. I'll just say that. Jail niggas and street niggas, as we know, All right, or the most to this type shit.
You're protecting shit. I'm protecting
You want me to go to a bar? Let these hoes know that I'm protecting you. Your name is Jordan.
My name is Jordan. That's all I know.
And let them know that you're a DL man.
Real life. And you just start the conversation.
No, let them know that you're a DL man and I'll go start it. And he's married and has a child, but you'll never know where he's from. His name is Jordan. Yeah.
I don't know.
Decepticons. It's a Decepticon, fellas. This is Decepticon. And these Diddy niggas are, bro, they're demons. They fucking it up for everybody else. Now, ain't no way his wife don't know that this nigga, well, hold on, you gotta hear the rest of it.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, your parents, you must have read some Robert Greene books.
And his homeboy is fucking his wife too. And he showed me a video of his wife, 60 girl, his wife is
now
free.
you're doing the most.
But they don't know you. They don't know you though.
These, listen, man, bro, these women out here, and the nigga that's fucking his wife probably don't know, more likely than don't know that he dealing with a damn Decepticon. Again, man, don't just be out here thinking with your dick, bro. A lot of these women are dealing with niggas, right? Just saying, get the paperwork, bro. Just look at it. Make sure everything, you know what I'm saying? Because you wilding, dog. Wilding. And you got these type niggas out here. Listen, if a nigga do this,
NFL, we in the field and we up on the score just like a touchdown.
if a nigga would do this, he'll do anything. If a nigga would do that, man, he'll do anything. We got. If he'll do that, he'll do anything, man. Again, listen, and they tell these stories. They tell all these stories proudly, like it's funny. No shame.
Put a finger down edition. We listen and we don't judge, y'all. Put a finger down if one day somebody inbox you and says, "Hey, is this your baby daddy?" And you say, "Yeah." And they say, "Oh, he died." And you say, "What? He didn't die. I just talked to him." And they say, "Yes, he did." And they send you a screenshot of what is on one of the family members.
Karina, who? In the last video? The one of those two individuals in the last video, Karina? If you do, let me get her information so I can put a life insurance policy on her. Yeah. Let me put a life insurance policy on her, Karina. She might got 15 years left. Karina, you need to go ahead and put a life insurance policy on her. Term life, I say maybe 15 years. Put as much money into it as you can, Katrina. You're gonna hit the lottery, Karina. If she's big as them, yeah, she might have 15 years left. Dump as much money as you can dump into it, Karina. You're gonna be just all right.
Pages, but because nobody reached out to you, you didn't know that he actually passed away 2 days prior to when you got that inbox. Now you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off because you don't understand why nobody reached out to you or said absolutely anything. So you get in contact with the family and you end up going to the viewing, and his mother ends up telling you that your son is going to have to be introduced to all of his siblings. And you're thinking that it's only the 3 siblings that your baby father told you about, only to go to the funeral the next day and find out not only did your baby daddy have more than 3 kids, he actually had a little over 11 children. He was also legally married, had a longtime girlfriend that lived out of state, and also nobody knew about each other until we were all under one roof in the same building looking at this man in a casket.
So she baby mama number umpteen. Yeah, Creed, they got men, but then you hear about them dying eventually. Oh, you talking about the fact? Listen, again, Creed, I just don't get it, man. You know what, man? That's what I say, man. Listen, they say that men are jealous of women. And you know what? I'm gonna be like the first to admit it, man. I'm gonna be the first to admit it. I really am. When I sit back and just think, bro, of the shit that women can get away with, I'm jealous in a way. Of course, I'm not whatever. It's not gonna change anything. But if you sit down and think about it long enough, bro, as a man, and the shit that women get away with, and just a double standard that women that it is, you can't call a woman ugly. You can't call a woman fat. You can't say anything truthful about a woman, right? But niggas though, motherfuckers call me fat, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? That's like the first insult, nigga. You're fat, your dick little, you're broke. And it's just general. It's like that's like the generic fat, little dick, broke, right? And it's like, shawty, well, how am I fat? It's just to go to and everybody, everybody disagree with the shit. I'm like, bro. So that's why you just ignore it. Women's insults are just generic. Women aren't interesting. They aren't original. They just all say the same lame shit. But again, it's society's fault because nobody challenges it. And nobody's like, no, bitch, you fat. With your triple chin. Your high cholesterol. You were Hershey's kiss away from being motherfucking diabetic, bitch. Don't play with me. But you can't do that because then, oh man, you hate women, man. You bashing women, man. You don't get no pussy. So yeah, why you attacking the women, man? Why you being a bitch ass nigga, man? Why you, bro? She said something to me. Equal rights, equal lefts, equal jokes, equal insults, bitch. You gonna talk shit about me? I'm gonna talk shit about you, bro. Listen, that stoicism shit dead, bro. If you a man and she a woman and she can just talk shit or whatever, that is the problem with society. Women done been able to just wild out and get more disrespectful and step across more lines, and there's no consequences. And women know. So again, women know that you can't physically do anything to them. And again, I'm not saying that I'm in favor of you being able to do it, but one of the best deterrents though is verbal. Hey, I don't want to physically assault a woman, but verbally, oh yes, I put a bitch back in her place instantly. Bitch, I can't hit you, but you're not just gonna keep disrespecting me now. Hold on. Hold the fuck on now. Hold on, bitch. Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We created this shit, man. We allowed you took away the rights to whoop them, right? Which I'm not saying that wasn't wrong. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But once you took away the ability to, that consequence, and then you take away the social pressures of it too, because at the end of the day, we know how a woman's appearance is, how important that is. So if you attack that and you set her back in her proper place, being like, hey, bitch, you just because you got a pussy don't make you fine. Let's not get it fucked up. Yeah, you got a pussy, you got some titties, but bitch, that don't make you fine, bitch. It just make you a fuckable. That just makes you a motherfucking pressure relief, bitch. Don't get it fucked up now.
But
she laughing, baby. That's not funny. You chose wrong with your pussy. You chose wrong with your pussy. Again, you niggas are still falling for this shit, bro. I'm seeing you. You niggas got to stop liking these motherfucking AI profiles, brothers. Brother. This is an AI profile, man. And not to mention, not just an AI profile, but this shit is, bro. The world is getting too freaky, bro. Again, everything is too freaky. This is an AI profile, man. Y'all can't tell. This is an AI profile. This is not a real person. This is an AI profile. Look like it's based off of like with a Willow Smith influence. Looks very Willow Smithy. This is an AI profile, man. $41,000 followers. 41,000 followers, man. For an AI fucking profile. What else I want to touch on this? And again, man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. And more, listen, we are at an all-time high of amateur ladies of the night, bro. All-time high. Niggas want to talk about what was the shit back in the day, y'all, where they were selling pussy online? What was the website? Craigslist, and what was the other one? What was the other buy pussy? What's the name? There we go. Backpage. Yeah, Backpage and what's the name days? Bruh, this shit right here, bitches doing this shit out in the open.
Back at it again, so you know where to go slap some cheeks. We're here and we're watching the action, guys. This is live negotiations. It's going down. He got the hand where it's going. He's trying to get as much as he can get. I'm giving you the live play-by-play. Please do not underestimate me, guys. I don't care. I'll stand in here and get the footage, baby. Let's go, Team Cheeks.
Shout out to the tricking niggas, man. Shout out to the tricking niggas. Yeah. Oh Lord. You got women out here that are spreading this type of mentality. Okay.
Hear from a nigga doesn't make you gay.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Truthfully, I don't even mind seeing my man receive fellatio.
What do you mean?
From
what?
A gentleman.
So you let me get this right. We got to be crystal clear what you say. So you.
We get deep up in this thing. Hold on. Where the cat?
You don't find your man getting head from another man. Is that right? What you're saying?
That's exactly what.
What does that do for you to watch your man?
Let me tell you something. I don't know what it does for me, but it.
Well, she has a certain aesthetic. Logan, we'll get to it. It's a hybrid. I'm gonna get to the tinfoil shit after the fun shit, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I don't know, man. Exactly. Thank you, brother friend. Too. Like she has an aesthetic. This is a she though. This is a girl. I'm pretty sure. I think. Pretty sure it's a girl. Okay. But
It releases for me.
Really?
Hold on. I gotta. Hold on.
Man, this is the Nothing But the Truth live podcast.
Just because you get head from a nigga doesn't make you gay.
That was the most important part. Again, man, what are we doing, man? Y'all niggas letting women redefine the motherfucking the classification of a straight man, bro. You just can't do that. You cannot do that shit, bro. Men only deal with biological women. Okay? Men only deal with biological women. All right? No ifs, ands, buts, or anything else about it. Okay? And then you got women like this.
Does anyone know of anyone who would be willing to trade services? I am willing to make custom pieces, do tailoring, alterations for you or someone else, you know, in lieu of services for my car.
Baby, it's only one type of services you finna give a nigga for that auto work, baby. Okay. All right. There's only one type of work you finna get a nigga for your blown head gasket, if you know what I mean, baby. Come on. Nigga ain't need nothing tailored, bitch. What are we talking about here? Tailor what? Who the hell uses a tailor? I don't even know why tailors still exist for real, to be honest with you. Nobody uses fucking tailors. Bitch, I don't want nothing bedazzled. Okay?
Because I need a new fuel injector and the steering wheel's getting a little wobbly. I also need 2 front tires.
Yeah, baby, that about $2,000 worth of work, baby. Parts and labor, $2,000. You ain't that much sewing in the world, bitch. Unless you finna sew me a motherfucking designer suit, okay? And I know you ain't. No, ma'am. Go ahead and trade me what you know you got to trade, okay? Unfix my zipper. How about that? Okay. Hey, brother, you get listen. I don't know no motherfucking pussy that's worth motherfucking $1,000 a day, brother. Your pussy prices are too high. Last time I checked, where the CDL niggas at, brother? The going price of pussy is the $40, brother, for the 40. Yeah. What we talking about? Yeah, what we saying, man? The 40, shit. You divide 2,000 by 40, that's 50. Hey, that's 50 motherfucking times. And they ain't counting interest. Well, who you know doing fucking 0% interest loans? Hey, and Silent Sir, we ain't gonna count them like that, Silent Sir. We ain't gonna even do the, you know what I mean, the Veterans Day sales and the deals. We just doing out the 40. Oh, you say it's 200? Brother, see, but I don't know, but I appreciate you, brother. Let's go with the 200 though. Even the 200, brother, that's still 10 times. That's 10 occasions, brother. I need that for quite some time. At my call, at my beck and call, on demand. Okay? Damn, big chat. God damn, brother. Half a pint of Quavo. Damn. That ain't even $40. Hell, a whole shit. You get a half a gallon of Quavo for the 40. Shit, so a pint gotta be like $15. And a backwood is what, $2? That's $17, brother. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get away for a lifetime for the 2,000, brother. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get away with the 2,000 for the lifetime, brother. But I definitely know for the $2,000 worth of work. And that's not even bullshit, no. A fuel injector, that's not a cheap repair. She said a fuel injector. she's got some type of alignment issue. Alignment go run you like on average, full alignment run you anywhere from $150 to $200, and then 2 tires mounted and balanced, right? Saying let's say she got cheap tires, right? That what's gonna get you is that fucking engine work, the fuel injector, because more likely than not, you got to remove the whole fuel injector rail and replace that alone. So parts and labor for that, they're gonna hit you across the head for sure. That's probably gonna be like at least $1,000 by itself. Hey, baby, you about to check all my hoses, baby. All right. All right. And I'm about to give you this flush.
Because mine are bald. But I'm manifesting this today. I will find someone who would be willing to trade services. I'll buy the parts, like you would buy the fabric, and then labor.
And bitch, what? No. Mm-mm. I don't even know where the hell damn they shutting all the damn Michaels down. I don't even know where to go to get no damn fabric. What the fuck you think I'm trying to? When the last time a nigga done bought some fabric? The fuck I look like going in the fabric store? Where's your polyester? Bitch, you ain't finna embarrass me. What last post? What last post? What was my what comment on the I didn't comment on the last post. You talking about what I say? Hey, bro, hey, see you telling me something I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm just letting her know. Everybody know what it is.
Labor is free or in kind, bartering. Yeah, manifesting that today.
Look, baby, you know it's only one thing you gotta manifest, baby. Listen, man, y'all gotta stop it, man. Ladies, y'all gotta stop with the bullshit. Baby, use what you got to get what you want. Y'all been doing it for forever, so please stop it, man. Stop the bullshit. Now, listen, this individual right here, look, man, look at how God works. Now, listen, this is the chick I ran into on Fatty's thing. I'm pretty sure, right? This is a chick that said she was making. I think she said what she making $1 million a year, some crazy shit, or 500,000 a year, whatever she claimed to be. I don't know, right? Okay, I don't know. But listen,
don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But I've had 2 shots of reposado and a martini. And fellas, listen. For every bad bitch, okay? For every 8, 9, or 10. And I'm not saying I'm not an 8, 9, or 10. I'm just saying aesthetically on Instagram.
yeah, you're not an 8, 9, or 10, love. It's okay. You know it. We know it. You don't gotta. Yeah. You don't gotta not say it. You know it. We know it.
Probably not an 8, 9, or 10. I am a 10. If you know me, you know me, bitch. I'm a 10. But listen, I'm not an 8 or 9 or 10, probably aesthetically on your radar. Okay? Okay. But for every bad bitch that y'all are Apple paying, Zelling, Cash Apping, and buying little purses and bags for and sending flowers and trying to like woo, for every bad bitch and every dime you spend, there is a man that is fucking her and blowing her back out and getting some amazing head for free.
This is why I hate the internet now, man. When niggas was saying this, oh nigga, you gay. Why you worried about what the next nigga getting? Why you worried about what the next nigga getting, man? That shit gay, man. That shit weird, nigga. That's all we heard, bro. That's all niggas was told. When niggas was just trying to let niggas know, hey, bro, why you don't tell her, tell her, fucking, hitting her cash app and all this other shit. Nigga, what? Why are you paying this woman, nigga, for her acquaintance, for her association, nigga? What's wrong with you? Why are you being a motherfucking simp and trick at the same time? Goofy ass nigga, why are you doing that? That's what we saying in essence. Now, this is a woman hating. This is the average woman, the average at best, hating on the fine bitches, right? Cause see, she can't just motherfucking show up at a nigga, making it rain and shit. So now she gotta hate on the bad bitches that she know and she see that nigga just throwing her money for nothing. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. When niggas was saying, "Oh man, that's some whole ass shit, man. That's some weak ass shit, nigga. What you worried about?" The women were with it too. You just mad because you can't do nothing. You can't get no hoes. So why you worried about if they giving another woman money? Brokey. Now the women are agreeing with the niggas. Listen, bro, that's why I tell y'all, I never worry about nothing I say because I know I'm telling the truth. When you're telling the truth, bro, you ain't gotta hide shit. It's just in due time, it's gonna be revealed. That's the way it work out.
She's not getting nothing
but dick, and she loving it. All these superstar niggas, bro. All these superstar niggas ain't tricks. Some of them. But all these superstar niggas ain't tricks, bro. Groupies are never stop existing. I don't know why niggas act like groupies stop existing. You think fucking Chris Brown got to pay a bitch to fuck? When he got them paying him $1,000? Chris Brown ain't never made a thing about buying a bitch a purse or this, that, and the other and all this other shit. Bro, these niggas fucking the game up. Yeah, bro. Back in the day, bro, they would tell the stories. These old white ladies would tell the best stories. Yeah, we'd fuck the road manager to get to the and then the backstage guy, the equipment guy, and then we finally got to Bon Jovi, and that was the night of my life. Oh my God. So many cocks. Bro, it was stories like that when we was like when they started doing a lot of these like in-person videos and shit, like, you know what I mean? These white ladies would tell the story, and then the band members saying, "Yeah, man, hey, man, the stuff that women would do, bro, to get to the hotel is crazy." Bitches would fuck the whole team. They would go through a dick gauntlet to get to the top. Now the niggas at the top just fucking go after the hoes and pay them. The game is, bro, destroyed. Nigga, you a celebrity. You famous. Bitch was fighting a Mortal Kombat tower of dicks to get to the motherfucking Shao Kahn. I'm saying, man. You said Fireproof, what up, fam? Now you niggas is sniping a bitch, paying her. Come on, man.
from that nigga. Nothing. He's barely responding. He doesn't even like her. But you know why? There's a role for you and a role for him. And while you're over there simping, she's over there getting fucked and popped off by the nigga that don't like her. She's probably even sending cash apps to him. Oh, it's Monday, get your hair cut. Trying to separate herself from the other baddies. But really, she's doing it for reels and content. Yes, what my Lil say? I'm doing this shit for reals, and this bitch doing this shit for reals. Yeah, she's doing it for reals and content because the double R sign and the little horse in the back of the car where she can move her head in the logo and show that. As long as she can get some good content out the nigga, she wants to smash.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Even though she stole, you know what I mean? Even though she stole a whole fucking flow, she confirming it. Everything we've been telling you niggas, bro, women knew the whole time. Bro, stop. Listen, bro. That 8-9 or dime shit, bro, that's some one-time shit. Hey, man, fuck you. One bad bitch, bro, and they all of them the same. Get that shit out your chest, brother. Go ahead and get it off your list, and bro, and then just play at your level, fam. That ain't no slight. That ain't no diss. I'm telling you, bro. Once you get your one bad bitch, bro, it's like, damn, okay, that shit was good. It was okay. It's like, but bro, the regular bitch probably gonna have some better pussy and better head. The fine bitch is always lesser in the fucking long run, bro, because she's never had to pursue. She's never had to perform. She has always been the prize and always been the thing. Bro, you get a fine bitch in the bed, bro, and you got to coach this bitch through the session. Shawty, what are you doing? Why, bro? Why are you so stiff? What do you no? Get your hand off of me. Okay, what are we doing here? Come on, baby. No. Follow directions. The regular bitch, nigga. Hey, it's a contest, nigga. It's a battle. Yeah. No, nigga. You ain't got to tell her to throw it back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to kill all that running and shit. You feel me?
And she just wants to be a part of the play. These bitches are fucking niggas to be a part of the play for free. And he's rotating her. He ain't even took her to his house. And you're over there spending all your hard-earned money that you're putting up like to get her. She don't like you.
Hey, man. Listen, bro. This is why I keep telling y'all. Every nigga is different. All right? Every nigga is different, bro. Every that's why I don't believe in the dating coach shit or whatever, because every man is different. You have identical twins and them niggas are not the same, right? What works for him may not work for you and vice versa. My formula is this: talk to the chick, whatever, FaceTime to make sure that she is who the fuck she say she is, right? If you haven't met her in person, right? She gets 2 dates, bro. 2. The third date, it ought to be some shit to where she's offering to fucking pay for it. It ought to be some shit to where you ain't got to spend no motherfucking money. All right. And the pussy should be, you know what I mean? By that time. Well, hey, man, that ain't a lot of time, bro. The amount of women that will fuck on the first date, brother. Okay? If she not fucking you by motherfucking 3 days, nigga, she not fucking with you, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, you're promoting sexual degeneracy. You're promoting fornication. You're promoting, bro. I am promoting the reality of the life that we live in. Okay? It's niggas out here fucking niggas. Y'all ain't saying nothing to them. It's bitches out here scissoring. Y'all ain't saying nothing to them. So get off my dick. Okay? Until y'all say something to the heathens first, the people that's as far out can be, don't say shit to me. I don't want to hear it. Until y'all start fucking talking to the brotherfuckers and the bulldaggers about what they got going on in their bedroom and their sexual activity, bro, leave the straight niggas alone. I don't want to hear it. Okay? I'm a straight man. Okay? Healthy. I don't need no motherfucking pills. I don't need no creams. I don't need no honey pack. Okay? I don't need none of that shit. I'm a healthy heterosexual man, bro. Baby, if you dealing with me, I need that pussy. If you dealing with me, baby, I need that pussy. If you don't, hey, listen, no harm, no foul. If you're not feeling it, cool. Ain't no mystical around here, baby. Ain't no pussy crook shit going on. I ain't gonna take it. I came in with my dick in my hand. No, none of that, baby. I'm not gonna hit you with none of that shit. You feel me? Hey, you're not feeling me. I'm not feeling you. It is what it is. We go our separate ways. But again, I don't even gotta say it, right? I don't ask for no pussy. And that's the wonderful thing about it. I ain't had to hint or none of this shit out here, bro. A woman know what time it is. She know what it is, bro. We grown, and especially like saying, "My bitch, don't play with me." Creed, how am I fast, baby? What's this fast stuff, ma'am? This world is so overly sexualized. Well, again, I wouldn't even argue with you, but the world is what the world is. The world is what the world is, man.
She wants to get fucked for free by a real nigga. Y'all stop spending your money. I'm sorry. It's officially Sunday, and I just have to say it. I'm sorry, ladies. Do not get mad at me. But go get you a 5, a 6, and a 7. We fucks with you.
Hey, and shout out to you, Shawty, for admitting where you truly are, Shawty. Shout out to you for realizing where you are and actually, despite all the what you call it, the filters and shit and whatnot, what have you, right? And fellas, get you a 5 to 7 that's gonna pay what she weigh. Get you a woman that's gonna fucking fuck you, feed you, and pay for some shit for you, brother. That 8, 9 a dime shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's fun on the outside, but it's too much to maintain that shit, nigga. That shit's like the number one headband on Afro Samurai. It's constant competition. The bitch most likely not gonna act right, bro. Again, you haven't seen it. Oh, you just don't got no game. Okay, well, nigga, explain to me how fucking Future, Bow Wow, and the football playing nigga got the same baby mama. Nigga, you not special. Okay. Again, nigga, Chris Brown got left. Karuchi is with motherfucking Deion Sanders. Karuchi went from Chris Brown to Deion Sanders. Put a one in the chat if you heard me. No nigga is that nigga. That's another thing I'm about. Listen, you are not that nigga, bro. I'm not that nigga. No nigga is that nigga. A bitch will upgrade, a bitch will downgrade, a bitch will side grade. This idea that a woman is going to stay with you for any reason forever is fucking delusional. It is a fantasy. Any nigga can get left, no matter how rich, no matter how tall, no matter how strong, no matter how funny, no matter how good he gets to the bottom of that pussy. This is what I realize in all this shit, bro. Nothing lasts forever, and there's nothing more fucking finicky than a woman. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just me understanding what a woman is, accepting it, and moving accordingly. That's why when niggas be like, oh, well, you don't have a wife. Okay, nigga, you got one today, but you may not have one tomorrow. Any man that comes to me throwing some shit to me about, well, you're not able to do a relationship and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, you fucking goofy. You really don't know, do you? Nigga just killed his whole fucking family last year because he found out the woman, all the fucking kids he had wasn't his. You niggas really be oblivious. You don't be even knowing. Your wife got a whole nigga that's been running dick all up and through there. Brother. And you out here bragging about being married. Yeah, what we saying? Bummy Davis. It's on niggas. I guess Tom Brady lost his wife too. No, he's Tom Brady. Yeah. The woman he married, this nigga still married the woman despite this woman forgetting like he existed. She got in front of Leo DiCaprio, and this bitch was mesmerized. She would have topped that nigga off right there in public in front of Jeff Bezos and all the cameras and not cared. Bullshit. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Fuck out of here. Dwayne Wade did the same shit the motherfucking Gabrielle Union. Get out of here, Kadash. Kadash, don't forget that I do this, brother. For that one example you can give, I can give motherfucking 10 of the opposite, bro. It's plenty of niggas that done fucked on some shit and had a kid on a bitch and she stayed. Silent sir, that's Silent sir, this how niggas be. Well, Tom Brady couldn't keep his wife. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, shout out to TBE Truck. That's all, bro. That's how the bitches had to get it back in the day, nigga. Bitch had to get through the motherfucking. If you niggas was trying to work event security, because it's like, nah, man, I can't let you back that, baby. You gotta, nah. They say, hey, I can't lose my job, but you hit me off with that little neck real quick, bro. Come on, man. What we doing? Kadash, again, that shit right there. We listen. Don't be surprised when the youngest girl is 18 and what is she now? His oldest daughter is like what 13 or 14. Don't be surprised. I'll be surprised they make it there. But as soon as Steph gets divorced, bro, we already see how that shit gonna go. We already see how it's gonna go, bro. We talked about all this shit. Everybody act like we crazy. Mm. Mm. Listen, man. Behind a lot of these pretender niggas, bro. Look at what this oversized motherfucking polo was hiding way back in them years. You see this shit, nigga? You see this motherfucker? That ain't no BBL either. This shit, man. Okay. 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 What you talking about, man? Behind well, not every, but a lot of these motherfucking studs and shit. Okay. Hey man, fantastic. You gay, man. You fantastic. You gay, fantastic. You want a woman that look like a man. You want a woman that's dressing up like a man. All right, nigga. All right, nigga. All right, nigga. No BBL. Nigga, do you see that cuff, nigga? You see that natural shelf? According to them, man, no, man. A bitch put on some motherfucking Jabot jeans and a tall tee, bro, and all of a sudden she lose her titties and her pussy somehow. According to niggas. According to niggas, man. I had to find the one with this. Where's it at? This crazy ass nigga. And then you got shit like this, man. Where's it at? Where is it at? Yeah, I gotta do that one too. Where is it though? There's one I wanted to. Fuck. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Mars, give me a like check. Now we finna get into the tinfoil aspect of it today, fellas. You gotta get into the good part. Come on, people. Hit the motherfucking like button, man. Like still kill. Hit y'all niggas with the like sentence.
Take off, record. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Nine more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
Hit the like button, people. Now, be aware of this. Now, be aware of this. Because remember, Bill Gates kept hinting at the next pandemic or the next whatever, right? A highly deadly bat virus with no known cure is reportedly spreading rapidly in India, with fatality rates reaching as high as 75%. As of January 23rd, 2026, health officials have confirmed 5 cases of Nipah or Nipah virus in West Bengal, not Bengali, Bengal. Keep in mind of this. Okay? Keep in mind of this. Okay? Shout out to a man, Tez the 587 brother. Greatly appreciate you for the 5. Shout out to a man, Big Chat homie. Like sentence is crazy. Yeah, man. Y'all created that one, man.
Ain't nothing but some money.
Y'all know that what's the name? Yo, y'all watch. I gotta watch. I can't scroll. I forgot his fucking what's the name. Y'all know that India is now the most populated country in the fucking world, right? It's a lot of Indians, bro. So Trump talking about stopping travel. Hey, keep motherfucking Sanjit and Patel. Okay? Keep their ass over there where they at. Ain't None of their ass need to come over here until they get that shit figured out. We about to get to our boy RFK, man. Listen, RFK is not taking no losses, nigga. Okay? I hope he makes it. I hope they don't motherfucking get him up out of here. But RFK is taking no prisoners, bro. And that's what we need, man. Shout out to RFK, man. RFK Jr.
It can be monetized by the corporations and exploited without seeing any real benefit on the ground. And also geoengineering solutions, which I oppose. And if you look at the kind of geoengineering solutions that are being pushed, it tends to be the people who are pushing them also have IP rights, in other words, patent rights in a lot of those technologies, and there is definitely an optic of self-interest and a self-serving commitment.
We had one example here in Europe recently, which were the farmers' protests taking place in the Netherlands, because there were environmental rules that came into place about using nitrate fertilizers and so on that were very severe and were adhered to for the kind of populist, frankly, the kind of voters who might be interested in you. They were very angry about it, and they took to the streets. And there was this sense that the environmental policy wasn't actually paying attention to ordinary people's economic reality. Did you observe that? And where would you stood on that?
I fell on the side of the farmers in that debate because I saw what happened over the years, which I've been fighting, which is that
the whole Monsanto thing, man. And again, what was being revealed in I think people forget what Cat Williams said in that thing, man. The what do they call it? It's not the era, but it's a time. The time of revealing is near, bro. A lot of this shit, bro. A lot of this hidden hand shit. A lot of this motherfucking, puppet masters, string pullers, and man behind the curtain shit is about to be exposed, bro. A lot of it, man. A lot of it. Okay? That's why I'm telling y'all, bro. Please don't get caught up in this stupid YouTube shit. We too grown for this. We too old. Like, I'm, for the most part, everybody in my chat, bro, is over 30. You way too grown to be concerned with, petty bullshit. Mind you, everybody has fun and it's cool to, whatever. But all in all, bro, the most important shit you need to be doing, make sure you got that in order. And right now, bruh, we're going to see the transition. We're going to see the greatest shift in human history in real time. We're going to live to see that shit. I've been talking about it, but didn't understand because, the crescendo hadn't hit and shit hadn't got as bad as it gotten to the point it is. But, bro, you will never get this opportunity ever again, right? It's going to be way bigger than what it was in 2008, right? Because this isn't just a United States thing in a way. This is a global thing. The world is broke. Everybody keep talking about, and I'm gonna stop saying, the whole world is broke, bro. The world is broke. Yeah, China, India got gold and shit and whatnot, what have you, but they're shoring that shit up because they lying on paper, all the paper shit. China is the biggest liar when it comes to actual assets and GDP and all the shit and whatnot, what have you. Remember, what was Buddy's name? They kidnapped him. Buddy was talking that shit against China and saying some semi-wild shit. He wasn't even going all the way ham. Buddy disappeared for what, 3-4 months and then showed back up as a motherfucking spokesperson for China. The Alibaba dude. Yeah, you said you typed. We said the same shit. I think it's Jack Ma, some shit. Jack Ma is what I think it is. Jack Ma, bro. They China kidnapped Debo and pretty much Jack Ma money is motherfucking China's money.
The increase, the power of corporations and this combination of corporate and government power, which colluded to get those farmers to switch over to heavily nitrate, fertilizer-dependent farming and chemical-dependent farming. And that was a deliberate, systematic, and GMO farming. And that was deliberate, it was purposeful and systematic. And so once you get all of those farmers to switch to hydrocarbon-based fertilizers and to monocultures, then you say, okay, those things are bad, and now we're going to shut you all down. So,
bro, do you understand how dirty that game is? So you force the fucking the food industry, the farmers, the independent farmers to make a shift to a certain way of growing crops and whatnot, what have you. Then the same fucking companies go back to the FDA and fund them to make the shit illegal because it's grown in that type of soil. Again, the love of money, aka greed, is the root of all evil, bro. Greed is a powerful thing, bro. Extremely powerful. No, hell no. Robert Kiyosaki is not fucking Chinese, bro. Robert, no, brother. No, Jack Ma. Jack Ma is not Robert Kiyosaki, man. Come on, man. What y'all doing, man? Y'all racist. Yeah, shout out to Ultra Rad, bro. It's all the world's a stage, but it's so listen. You still have people we still got to be careful when we say this, right? There is a new world order. There is a, underlying globalist ideology, but there are people that are fighting to keep that from happening. All right. They fighting to keep that from happening, bro. Everybody's not with the same shits. The Fed, right? The Federal Reserve, that's pretty much the bank for the entire world, is what connects all the governments, right? But you have governments within that that's not willing to go into this motherfucking one world government shit, and America's one of them.
That is what happened. And,
another thing too, I learned this, and like I said, everything. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Again, well, I'm not even gonna say it no more. Listen, everything Trump doing, bro, has an much larger underlying move in play. So whenever Trump does something, especially talking about land acquisition, Google what resources that land mass has, right? Google it. Google it. Everyone knew about Venezuela. They knew about oil, but nobody talked about Venezuela and the gold deposits. Okay. Venezuela has significant gold deposits there. Gold is king right now. So for all intents and purposes, bro, we're not going back to a gold-backed currency. It's not going to be a gold-backed currency. But in order for you to motherfucking say your money is about some shit, you got to have gold in your vaults. All fiat currency is dead at this point, for real. It's not financial advice, not financial advice, not financial advice. Gotta say that. Fiat currency is dead, bro. Y'all know that fucking Japan's debt to GDP, bro, is like 200 some fucking percent. Crazy. Our debt to GDP is like, I think it's either 106 or 126%. Shit start getting shaky, and you got to start looking at shit at like 60%. We're over 100% at this point. And printing money, you can't just print money to pay down the debt. You feel me? Because the more money you print, yes, strategy, resources. Military strategy, resources. Everybody was talking about the shit in Argentina, and he got their president elected in Argentina. You know why? Guess what Argentina has? Guess what Argentina has? Yeah, well, no, Perry or Jer. Nah, man. Yeah, you're right. Definitely. Everyone is not meant to have money. Everybody can't be rich, bro. That's another thing too. Everybody thinks that just everybody can be rich and everybody can be successful. The world don't work that way. You're gonna always have the people that are poor or the people that are less fortunate, the people that just don't give a fuck. Right? It's never gonna happen. Yep, that too. The only problem with that, Omar, is if the they're gonna get the key, because they got to get the key to it. They got to get the pretty much the seed phrase or whatever, right? So they don't got that. Without that, it shit is just locked up for forever. But 600,000 Bitcoin, bro, billions of dollars, clearly, right? Nah, it's no CBDC yet. No. Argentina don't got gold. Venezuela got gold. Argentina has a whole bunch of silver. So now that Trump is catching up and fixing the fucking thing, because America just gave all the silver and fucking gold away. I don't know how many fucking years ago, bro. It was like, fuck it. The motherfuckers trying to buy this shit up, and they was like, okay, especially silver, because again, silver was being purposely suppressed. I'm sorry, I keep saying depressed, but not suppressed. So being that fucking silver was the actual raw material was just, never seen as valuable, right? They was selling the shit like it wasn't nothing. And then using the paper to manipulate everything and not without having the actual silver. Argentina has a lot of fucking silver mines and deposits. Has a lot of silver deposits, right? So now you got gold in Venezuela and you got silver in Argentina. Where else you got silver at? Remember, he told y'all that the cartels were going to be next. Why do you think the cartel is going to be next? Why do you think it's Mexico is important? Mexico also has silver. Everything Trump is doing, bro. Niggas, like, again, people that are just I hate Trump, and whatever, la la la. Again, man, if you pay attention to what the fuck he got going on, you can change your whole life around in 5 years. But since niggas hate Trump,
had a long conversation on my podcast about this issue with Vandana Shiva, who felt the same way, took the same position I did, that this is a bait and switch. This is a way of destroying the small farmers. And if we want to have democracy, we need a broad ownership of our land by a wide variety of yeoman farmers, each with a stake in our system. That's what Thomas Jefferson said. And wiping out the small farmers and giving control of food production to corporation is not in the interest of humanity.
shout out to RFK for that, bro. You can never trust these corporations, bro. Listen, I remember as a kid, I'll never forget this shit, bro. You know, you had back then, you had pretty much churches, and you had Kentucky Fried Chicken, and we had Lee's. Lee's was like a local southern thing. Those like the three major like, you know, chicken brands or whatever back in the day. And I remember one day, our my mom or dad or whatever bringing like the family pack home, like the 24 pieces of chicken and the biscuits and la whatever, and they took one of the pieces of chicken out of the box, and my dad is like, "Man, what the hell is this?" Mind you, my daddy country for real. Country is a motherfucker, like with a K. He grew up on the farm, hogs, pigs, chickens, all that shit. And I saw my dad pick up the fucking piece of chicken, and he was like, "Man, what the fuck is this?" Because the chicken was just way too big. You know what I mean? Motherfucking chicken breast bigger than the fucking human breast. Goddamn chicken got more titties than some of these women out here. And and I distinctly remember that because he's like, "Man, what the hell are they doing to these chicken, man? Don't no damn chicken grow like that." And that was in the 80s, or well, no, 90s, early 90s. Right? So you got to think, and this is why I say for us, we were the last generation to get everything non-GMO food. Before that, they were probably using some type of hormones or some type of whatever, but not like it is now, bro. The level of fucking, this is what people talk about. It's not just the water, it ain't just the atrazine and shit, but bro, the amount of fucking hormones and shit they pump into this fucking chicken, bro, and these foods and this stuff, and the way they feed the cows, everything, bro, just because it's just speed. You know, money. That's why a lot of the fucking disease, bro, is linked to the shit we eat. If you were to go back, I say, and do a survey of cancer and shit, you know, let's say fucking 60, 70 years ago, it'd be nothing like it is now. And we got way more, you know, health minded shit and way more advances in healthcare. Well, you were eating actual food from the ground, the soil, with actual, you know, minerals, vitamins, all those different things and whatnot, what have you. And you didn't have all of this fucking extra shit put into the food. You know, the bread was bread, meat was meat, vegetables were vegetables. Everything we got now, bro, is a fucking clone or a damn or a strain at this point. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. And shout out to In Truth Seeker. When you go to other countries, bro, this is how I know it's different. Even the sugar versus high fructose corn syrup, because it is no difference, bro. Even us, like, you know, we grew up we was drinking sodas and drinks and shit, right? But bro, remember, before, when we were kids, they used real sugar in the drinks. Then they found out how to motherfucking manufacture high fructose corn syrup and make everything cheaper. And then I promise you, if we go back and look at this shit, I bet you had a rise in cavities. You had definitely had a rise in obesity, diabetes, all these things. You start the farm, yeah. Hey, shout out to Silent Sir. The farm shit, you can't trust none of this farm shit. None of these fucking all these farms and shit. They not even feeding. They juicing the fish up. And shit. They juicing up the animals. Real shit, man. Hey, I'm telling Emperor. I know, bro. I had a and I was on a boat, right? And this is like my first time getting off the boat when I had, because I wasn't getting the fucking thing. Bro, I got off the boat and I got a fucking, Schweppes, like they do like the ginger ale. I got a fucking Schweppes in France. Marseille. Who's in Marseille? Marseille, France. I got a Schweppes in France, bro. That was the best fucking soda I ever tasted in my life. It was lighter. It wasn't as thick because you know what I mean. How soda has like a consistency to it. If you drink a soda over there versus here, bro, it's different. The bread totally different, and we're allowing. Listen, the same companies that fucking make shit here make some shit over there. You know what they do though? The other companies demand that they don't put certain shit in a thing. So they make a different way in the other countries. Excuse me. The companies in the other countries make, you know what I'm saying, send shit over there. And they are not allowed to put a lot of the same fucking additives and shit, bro. Silent sir, man, I don't trust none of this shit, man. For real. If y'all ever seen the dude with the burger, the McDonald's burger, that tell you everything you need to know, man. The dude that got the McDonald's burger that was like 30 years old and that motherfucker had not rotted, that told me everything I need to know.
And I feel, honestly, even though I was in the center of it all, I felt very fortunate because I can have no questions about how it actually works, how the system actually works to go against people that are dissenters. I can have no questions because I was in the middle of it. I saw it. I saw it happen. I saw the CNN thing where they made my face yellow and said I was taking horse medication, which is that to say that and repeat that over and over again is such a clear indication that they conspired. It's such a, because it's uniform. And again, man, it's horse dewormer, uniform. A medication that's.
Listen, bro, again, ivermectin had fucking like Nobel Peace Prizes and shit, bro. Or whatever the fucking medical thing is, not Nobel Peace, but whatever it was. It was like the prizes of medicines that you can't get. Ivermectin is like one of the, like, only second behind like penicillin or some shit. For years. And the fucking media came together and told you if you were talking about doing that, you were this crazy crackpot conspiracy theorist, horse dewormer, and all this other shit. And YouTube went along with it. Silence you for the fucking truth, bro. I don't trust the government for shit. And trust and believe me, working for them motherfuckers, bro, I know how dirty these niggas get, bro. I know how some shit will be going on right in your face, blatantly obvious, and then you got to act like it's not going on because of clearances and whatnot, what have you, la la la. So when we was on the boat, and the motherfucking for whatever reason, the captain decided to go a certain route, and it was pretty much like, hey man, the weather's pretty rough. You go this way, it's possibility of, a lot of bad shit happening. Bro, the motherfuckers went that way, dog. Blew one of the motherfucking F-18s off the ship. Ripped one of the damn props off the helicopter. The helicopter had just landed just in fucking time, right? And just total fucking fucked up crazy shit. Put this shit in River City, bro, to where you can't motherfucking get no phone calls. You can't send no emails. You can't get no emails. You can't talk to nobody. And these motherfuckers basically told, hey, nobody can talk about this until la la la. And then of course they fucking training training whatever the fuck, right? They didn't tell you that fucking everybody that already knew, because it got around the boat extremely fast. Like, hey man, the fucking weather motherfuckers on the boat was like, hey, the storm's pretty bad. We could go this route and cut around it. But nah, we want to, we're trying to you get somewhere fast or whatever the fuck, la la la. Bro, I seen this shit. And the higher you go up, bro, the worse it is. So please and believe, bro. That's why I can't wait for mainstream media just to be done with altogether. I don't even know who or why anybody's even watching CNN, MSNBC, even Fox News. Any of this mainstream media, bro, I don't trust it because it's all narrative. It's a side. You should put it. If the news has a skew to it, it's bullshit. You can't trust it. If the news has a fucking skew to it, be it right or left or whatever, you can't trust it, man.
Used far more often on human beings. It's been prescribed for
billions.
Yeah, it's insane. And the fact
and won the Nobel Prize for efficacy in humans.
Yeah, in humans.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Nobel Prize. So I was right. Nobel Prize.
It was wild. It was just wild.
They had to do it. They had to discredit ivermectin because you know why? Because there's a federal law. The federal law, the emergency use authorization statute, says that you cannot issue an emergency use authorization to a vaccine if there is an existing medication that has been approved for any purpose that is demonstrated effective against the target illness in humans.
Hold on, we're gonna say this again. Now listen. Now remember, right? Remember, it's still the vaccine never got fully authorized ever. It was emergency, only. Emergency. They told us that it was fully fucking the people in the military, bro. Listen, people talk shit about this, but anybody in the military that was forced to get that motherfucking shot, bro, 100% disability off the bat. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. People's livelihoods, careers, everything. Forced to get that shit. You're gonna lose your job. You're gonna lose a way to fucking feed your family if you don't fucking do this shit, bro. Everybody that was in there doing that shit, bro, 100% disability. No ifs, ands, or buts. What the fuck is going on? Why is it not working? Yeah, I don't like that. Hold on. Why is it frozen? It fucking froze, bro. Let me restart it now. Give me a second. All right, cool. My bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it froze.
It was wild. It was just wild.
They had to do it. They had to discredit ivermectin because you know why? Because there's a federal law. The federal law, the emergency use authorization statute, says that you cannot issue an emergency use authorization to a vaccine if there is an existing medication that has been approved for any purpose that is demonstrated effective against the target illness.
So basically, before people would even start trying it, they had to fucking downplay the shit so people wouldn't try it. And they had to downplay the shit or talk down on it so it wouldn't be enough data collected to show that it was effective against the fucking shit versus the bullshit vaccine, bro.
So they had to destroy ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine and discredit it, and they had to tell everybody it's not effective, because if they had acknowledged that it's effective in anybody, the whole $200 billion vaccine enterprise would have collapsed.
Just for these motherfuckers to get up there, bro, and admit they was on bullshit. I keep telling y'all, bro. This is the big part out why I was mad too, right? Because I'm like, bro, nigga, we done survived the all of the flus. Swine flu, bird flu, all the flus, bro. And now these motherfuckers tell y'all some stupid shit that don't make no sense. Okay? That makes absolutely zero sense, bro. And motherfuckers fell for it. Check this out. Links in the chat if you want to come up, man. Cam up and speak up. You got something you want to talk about? Hold on. Did you ever detox from taking the vaccine? Peasy, I did not take the one with mRNA. I did take the I looked at it and I did I forget what it was, but it was had the spike proteins in it, I think. But it didn't have the mRNA shit in it. So I didn't do the mRNA shit and I never got more than one shot. So I took the one shot shit, bro. And I still think it had an effect on me overall, but nothing like the people that took the fucking Pfizer or the Moderna shit. So nah. All right, for sure.
Own or control a health insurance division? Raise your hand.
So notice you got and that guy's blocked on the end, but like him too. So one. Or is that his hand? No, this is old man right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Please keep your hand up if you also employ healthcare providers or own clinics, specialty pharmacies, or any other kind of medical practice or pharmacy.
All 5. Again.
Please keep your hand up if you also own or control a pharmacy benefit manager.
4 out of the 5.
And please keep your hand up if you lead a publicly traded company at which you have a legal responsibility to maximize shareholder value.
So 4 out of 5. So all 5 and then 4 out of the 5 to where these all people are benefiting from selling drugs, giving healthcare, and healthcare insurance.
So we've established on the record that the largest health insurance companies are not just insurers. They are also medical providers and pharmacies, diagnosing and deciding treatment for patients. They are also PBMs, another form of middlemen managing drug benefits. They are increasingly controlling every aspect of our healthcare system.
And that's problematic, bro. You know, another thing is crazy. So the crazy thing about it was, you know, when the whole what Maggiani thing happened or whatever, the guy, what was the dude name that killed the insurance guy in New York? What was his name? Oh, Logan, what you talking about? Millions? Stop it. You laugh. Logan, you tripping, brother. Logan, you think, bro, bro, they make $1 million off of just one, like, half of medicine, brother. Come on, man. What are you talking about? This is $1 billion corporation. Maggiano, appreciate you, solid, sir. Luigi, yeah, there we go. Luigi. Bro, do you know that motherfucker was talking about, yeah, man, go back and see what happened to healthcare after he killed that nigga. We all need to fucking whoop Luigi ass. Nigga, they got it back in blood, even greater. Oh, you think you're gonna rise up and scare us? Them motherfuckers immediately wrote, bro. These are the highest healthcare prices ever. So the millionaires and billionaires click together and say, oh, so y'all niggas want to fight back. Okay. Raise the shit up even higher. Shout out to Snow Patrol. Well, I know for a fact China has the most of the neodymium for cell phones and electronics. Neodymium. Okay. Yeah, bro. So you can't fight back. Yes. Listen, man. That fight the power shit, bro, is a song. That's it. Okay? It's a song, bro. That's about it. Now let's get into the money part. Let's get into the money. Now listen, man. This gold shit, right? Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, I'm tripping. I was supposed to be talking about that too. No, I did though. Or did I? No, I never did. Oh shit, we gotta go back, y'all. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Oh, we gotta go back. So I didn't show that. Well, actually, I can just save that for something else. I can save that. Fuck it. I can save it. I can save it. I'll just save that. Listen, man. Everybody remember where I was on my birthday for my retirement, right? Everybody remember where I was. Everybody thought I was just talking shit, and I told y'all. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Gold chart. Let's see where we at. Come on. There we go. Okay. There we go. And real shit, people, you heard it here first. All right. Listen, niggas hadn't caught on yet, and that's a good thing. So get in and get everything you can get. Right? But most importantly, bro, stop wearing your jewelry. Stop wearing your jewelry out, people. Stop wearing your jewelry out. So let's see. Make it larger. All right. So y'all should be able to see that now, right? Yeah, y'all see the date and shit? Yeah, y'all can see the date. All right, cool. All right. So on my birthday, come on, motherfucker. All right, give me the exact day, bitch. Stop skipping over it. Motherfucker, man. Either way. I'm gonna get bitch. You hoe. Won't let me get it. So anyway, the 8th. 8th is my birthday. We go to the 9th, right? So gold was 1980 or 1977. So we go with 1977. This was the price of gold just over 2 years ago. Okay, so what was it? So 2 years and 1 month. 2 years and 1 month ago, this was the price of gold. Okay, for y'all that know and remember, all right, remember what I said? I said I was giving myself a retirement investment. All right, retirement investment. Shrink this down a little bit because you don't need to see that no more. Now, from there to here, gold is now at $5,000, bro, and still climbing. Hey, listen, man. Hey, stop wearing your shit outside, bro. Stop wearing your jewelry. Real shit. Stop wearing your jewelry. Gold and silver alike. Stop wearing jewelry. When niggas find out, when the streets find out how much gold is worth, a lot of shit gonna get scary out here, bro. If you're not built, you're not ready. Okay? Niggas don't know. Remember, niggas used to laugh at silver. Niggas used to clown you for wearing silver. That's why I never gave a fuck. I understood, right? You know what I'm saying? I saw the large picture. Niggas used to clown you for wearing silver. Now let's go to silver, right? How do I change it? Can I change it to silver? Hold up, silver. There we go. Let's go to silver. Give me the chart though. Give me the chart. Motherfucker, I just want the chart. Let me go back. Silver. There we go. There we go. Now silver. Again. Let's look at it. If you would have got silver, and I had it before then, but silver was at $25. Under $25 in 2024. It's at what? 110 now? 114. 114. Shit is about to get real scary, y'all. The dollar and all other fiat currencies, that shit dead. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, listen, bro. I don't want shit flashy about me right about now, bro. You got banks defaulting. You got whole countries motherfucking getting turned upside down. Japan is in shambles right now, bro. Japan is fucked. And because Japan is fucked, it's gonna fuck up our fucking thing. Because again, Japan owes the most motherfucking bonds, the most American bonds, and they got to sell the fucking bonds off because they got to help their own fucking shit survive. Remember, Japan is fucking 200+% from debt to fucking GDP, bro. People, if you got money sitting in your account, you're losing money. If you have American dollars sitting in your account, you are losing money. If you are not finding a way to use those dollars to get something that's going to, you're losing money. I keep telling y'all this, bro. Again, none of this is financial advice, but this year is not the year to fuck around and play around with your money. If you have a 401k, look at it. And I learned that they didn't teach us this, so we didn't find this out until what's the name? Don't just put the money in the fucking 401k and fucking save it, because you're losing a lot of money on that too. You have different types of funds in your 401k. Look for, I think it's like the S fund or something like that, or whatever fund it is, where you can actually invest into the stock market and those different things, so on and so on. Talk to your CPA about those options. Anything precious metals related, bro, look into it. Fuck Starbucks. Fuck fast food. Fuck Jordans. Fuck Gucci. Fuck Prada. None of that shit is gonna pay you no money. Okay? If you out here just wasting money and not taking your money and look into the purchasing power parity. Yeah. Motherfuckers don't even understand that shit, bro. You think if I buy an ounce now for what? Which one? Oh, so I'm trying to find a video. So again, I'm not saying this, but I gotta find a thing to show y'all. Hold on. I told you, this is what I was saying earlier, right? And shout out to my man, another one I didn't tell y'all about. I thought I did, but Jim Rickards. Remember I told y'all? I'm gonna let him talk to you. Listen to him. If you get in now, bro, you still didn't miss out. That's all I'll say.
If that happened again, I'm not saying it will, but if it does,
appreciate you. The S fund. That's what I thought. The S fund. Appreciate your platform. Appreciate you, brother. So I was right. S fund, bro. Look into. Yeah, bro. You good? Hey, hit me in the hit me on the DM, bro. Hit me in the DM, and I'll hit you up directly. Just hit me in the DM.
gold would be $100,000 now. Gold is going to go a lot higher. And I got
oh shit, my bad. I got my fast years on. Hold on, I got it. Y'all don't. My bad. This is another thing too that
Julie,
this
'cause people
content
say,
shit do. I can't
if that
listen to
happens,
shit I can't listen to shit at regular speed, bro. I gotta speed that shit up. I listen to everything at two times the speed. All right, bet, hit me.
and again, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, gold would be $100,000 an ounce. Gold is going to go a lot higher. And then I got the form of that question a lot, Julie, because people say, "Hey, Jim, you said to buy gold when it was 1,200 or 1,300. I should have listened to you. I didn't. It's getting close to 5,000. I missed the boat." And my answer is, no, you missed $3,000 or $4,000, but you didn't miss the boat. This has much further to run, and it's not a top. It's nowhere near a top, and it's going to go well. I can easily see it going to $10,000, but that's not even a stretch. That's pretty straightforward. $25,000 or higher, yes. But let me give you.
So listen, this is Jim Rickards, one of those old school fucking economists I told you about. Somebody that's not compromised. Somebody that's not fucking working for a side or working for a company. None of that shit. A motherfucker's gonna give it to you like it is. Jim Rickards. What's the other dude? Ray Dalio, and I just forgot about my other boy's name. But I told y'all, bro, follow those guys. Follow those guys, man.
Some concrete math and analysis behind that.
Listen, you shouldn't be tempted. Tia, listen. This year is a year of all years of a major shift. Okay? If it's anything as to where you can take that money and put it somewhere else, like I told y'all, this year, bro, I don't even plan on unless the shit happened the way it happens before. I'm just doing I'm not even probably doing an international birthday trip this year. For real. Or if I do it, it'll probably be like the Caribbean or some shit. It won't be nothing extravagant. As much money as I can get into assets and investments and shit, I'm dumping that shit in there. I am not playing, bro. I am not fucking around.
Because anybody can throw out a big number, and they're out there, they're on podcasts or whatever. Yeah, it's gold, 200,000. But you need to know why. And there are a couple things in play here. Number one, in January 1971, gold was $35 an ounce. In January 1980, it was $800 an ounce. That's a 2,700% increase in 9 years. If that happened again.
So again, well, let me slow it down. My bad. I want y'all to hear this, so I'm gonna slow it down. It's a little too fast. So again, everything happens in cycles, right? And what they're telling you pretty much is like when gold runs a cycle, it runs like I think they're gonna say like 8 or 9 cycles, and so much pretty much to tell you, right? Once you understand that, and of course, as time progresses and the price of things go up, it's the same cycle just at a higher level. So what they're doing is they're making a comparison now to what it was back in the 70s or 80s and so on and so forth when it happened. Again, you ain't gotta listen to shit from me. Listen to it from him.
In January 1971, gold was $35 an ounce. In January 1980, it was $800 an ounce. That's a 2,700% increase in 9 years. If that happened again, I'm not forecasting this. I'm just saying it happened. And if it happened again, gold would be $100,000 an ounce. When gold goes from $35 an ounce to $800 an ounce, which it did, you can say, oh, the price of gold went up. Yeah. But if you hold gold as your constant, knows what's the dollar worth by weight of gold. Don't ask what gold is worth in dollars. Ask what the dollar is worth by weight of gold. It's just the inverse. Okay. It's the same math. The answer is that was a 94% devaluation of the dollar. The dollar lost 94% of its value measured by weight of gold.
Oh shit, my bad. Damn, my bad. Y'all gotta remind me of the super chat shit. Shout out to our man T.O., man. Shout out to T.O., man, for the membership, brother. Greatly appreciate you. And shout out to you for the upgrade, brother. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Bluff City Nerd for the 5. Now that I'm fully monetized on YouTube, I have more spare money to invest. I bought more crypto with my first YouTube check. I got this month. Hey, man, that's smart, brother. Like I said, if it wasn't money you had, hey, listen. Ain't nothing but some money. I got mine on Bullion Vault, bro. Bullion Vault is where I get mine from. And then of course the stocks and shit I use E-Trade.
And people today are looking around like, hey, the dollar's going to, this is the crack up of the dollar, or the dollar's going to collapse, etc. But they look at the currency market. That's not the right way to think about it, because all those currencies are in the same boat. For example, what's the euro worth today? What's a euro worth in dollars? That's the question. The answer is about $1.16. So €1 equals $1.16. Guess what the euro was worth in the year 2000 when it was first issued? $1.16. In other words, it hasn't changed in 25 years. Now it's going up and down. It was $1.60. It was 80 cents. It fluctuates. There's volatility. You can make or lose money. I'm not saying it's constant. It's not. But the fact is, there's no collapse of the dollar there. The euro dollar cross rate today is exactly where it was 25 years ago. That's not where you're going to see the collapse. It's not going to be in the currency market. It's going to be in the gold market. And so when people say the price of gold goes up, I get it. But if you have a gold coin, you put it in a drawer and you close it and you go away for a year and you come back and you open the drawer, it's still a gold coin. It didn't multiply. It didn't do anything. The gold is the constant. It's the value of the dollar that's going down. Okay. So when the dollar price of gold goes up, the way I think about it, the U.S. dollar is collapsing
the purchasing power of it.
The dollar in terms of weight of gold.
Oh,
that's the right way to think about it.
That is so fascinating. Okay.
So with that in mind, using that as a metric, when did the dollar collapse? So in the 1970s, in gold, it lost about 94% of its value. If that happened again, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, gold will be $100,000 an ounce. So if I say $100,000 an ounce, people are like, Jim, you're crazy. What are you talking about? And my answer is, it happened before.
Right.
Okay. Now, there's another phenomenon, a little more down to earth, and we'll tap into behavioral psychology. Because in behavioral psychology, there's a big science, Daniel Kahneman and Tversky and Dan Ariely and a few other leaders in this field. And they've identified a whole list of biases. We're just human. We have biases and instincts, and we can't get rid of them, but it's good to know what they are. But one of them is called anchoring. And anchoring means we get a number in our head, we get an idea in our head, and we can't get rid of it. And we begin to filter everything we see through that idea. That affects everything we think. So as applied to gold. So let's just say you have 50 ounces of gold and it goes up $1,000 an ounce. You just made $50,000. I mean, that's real. It goes up another $1,000 an ounce. You just made another $50,000. And so every time it goes up $1,000 an ounce, you made another $50,000. Well, but you kind of get anchored on the $1,000 jump and the 50 ounces and the $50,000. But what people lose sight of is that each $1,000 leap is easier than the one before, a lot easier. So for example, when gold went from
Now listen, this is for sure because the $5,000 hit, bro. And once this shit hit 5,000, and then like you just to see how fast it's jumping, like from hundreds of dollars with that, bro. That's real. It was fighting the fucking silver shit, and now my understanding is a lot of the banks have switched from fucking short to long on the silver. So now that they need the fucking silver to go the opposite way, and they're no longer fucking suppressing it purposely, expect the same shit out of silver. Okay, expects the same shit out of silver, bro. The dollar shit, bro. Yo, what up?
$3,000 an ounce to $3,000 an ounce. That's a 50% increase. That's a heavy lift. And from 3,000 to 4,000, that's a 33% increase. That's still a big lift. Now we're at 5,000. But when you go from 9,000 to 10,000, that's only 11% because you're working off a much higher base.
What you mean, yeah.
And when you go from 19,000 to 20,000, that's only a little over 5%. So the point being, these $1,000 leaps get easier because you're working off a higher base. So what's going to happen? Gold's, it's made its way to 5,000, not quite there yet, but it'll be there, very shortly. And it's going to, take a while to get to 6, but it's going to go 7, 8, 9, 10 really fast for the reason I just mentioned. There are a couple of things going on. One, and this goes back to 2010, but gold's been going up, pretty steadily in recent years. Central banks flip from net sellers to net buyers. So from
central banks, sellers to buyers. Remember the central banks, bro. The motherfuckers control all the money of all the fucking countries, bro. Central bank is not for one person. It's for the world.
1970 to 2010, central banks were net sellers. U.S. dumped 1,000 tons in the 70s. U.K. sold a third of the gold at the bottom. It was $250 an ounce. That's when they sold. Nice going. The Swiss sold 1,000 tons in the early 2000s. The IMF sold 400 tons in 2010, and that was it. Then, since then, central banks have switched to net buyers. Now, it's not all the same central banks. The buyers are Russia, China, Vietnam, Japan.
Yo, what up?
What up with it, Mr. Fantastic?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing. This is a great conversation. This is the conversation that I appreciate. I just said this a couple of days ago. This is a conversation that, especially as men, we could talk about a lot of the things that we've been talking about, but I think this is muy importante right now. Whether men are in the stocks or investing or
knowing what to do or not. It's just like with the woman conversation. A lot of men don't know what to do, so we have the conversation. But this is the conversation as well that probably most importantly we need to have, because this is what's going to sustain your family. This is what's going to grow you. This is what's going to add value to you as a man, right? If you're going in trying to build any type of family, you got to know your finances. That is vitally important. And a lot of times we don't get this game because a lot of our fathers didn't have this information, right? They didn't know, they didn't have the proper strategy to give to us to say, hey, son, this is what they did the best they could, right? Even Mr. Huxtable wasn't talking about, finances. Mr. Huxtable was talking about go to college, get a good degree and go, work for somebody and you should have a good life. And I just think that's a percentage of what really we need the discussions that we need to have. So having this deeper finance discussion needs to happen, knowing that we're not finance specialists or whatnot. This is just strictly sharing information. So again, I'm not a finance specialist to teach or an investment banker or none of that. We just grown men having a conversation about strategies that we implement in our life, and we can share that with each other. That's the disclaimer as far as my YouTube goes.
All right, for sure, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Go ahead, brother. I'm here with you.
Yeah, nah. So yeah, bro. Like I said, I've been doing this for a little minute, and I pretty much gave people a heads up. When was it, y'all? A month and a half ago, when silver was still at I want to say $60 or 60 something or $70. I know it was on more than like 70 something. It was 70.
It wasn't that over 100.
No, nowhere close. No. So I was telling people about the history of silver and how the banks were manipulating silver on purpose. So and using it as leverage, in the banks and things to on paper when they didn't actually have the physical silver. Because everybody just understood it and it was just a run of the mill thing, how the standard operating procedures, it never became a problem until the deficit of physical silver was made evident. And being that you got all of this stuff going on now that needs silver, and people didn't, another thing, big thing too, people didn't understand is that silver is not just a precious metal, but it's a utility. So you're talking about high power electricity, electrical systems, computer chips, memory boards, and all these different things. And I didn't even talk about that, but I just learned this now too. So apparently, memory RAM is extremely expensive. So a lot of the stuff that was cheap before is no longer going to be cheap, be it computers, be it phones, be it anything that needs a fucking memory chip, because the price of memory is just going up crazy. So you combine a high demand for silver for your batteries, mainly your batteries and your solar panels and all these different things and so on and so forth, right? And it's no longer there, and you don't have the silver to fucking pull from. And then people like Tesla start going public for bidding on fucking bidding wars for silver. Now, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucking the curtain is pulled away. So what's going on with all this fucking silver shit? If everybody's trying to buy silver and there's no silver there, which supply demand, right? The more scarce something is, the more valuable it is, and you can no longer suppress it. So this is where we end up where we are with that. And of course, the silver to gold ratio too, that's another big thing too. So if silver goes up, gold has also got to go up for just the formula they have already pretty much put there for it, plus other things that's going on too. And then gold increases as the least amount of trust that people have in the dollar, and the weaker that the dollar gets. So this is shooting off a lot of telltale things, bro, from a financial standpoint. Just fundamentally, if people did the research and understood it, and then too, like I said, get into the part of how Japan and both China are selling off fucking the treasury bonds, right? So all of those things are trying to box America in, and pretty much
they conspire. So even here in America, you see, so scrap metal, and traditionally, if you see scrap, I don't know if you're familiar with the scrap. We in real estate, right? We go in, we demo a house. It's not a demo. I'd call it an extraction, because there's some things in that home that are valuable. Copper, right, being one of them. Any of the metal that's in this home now is a valuable resource, because scrap metal goes up. That's what my concern is. It usually goes up during recession periods. Gold goes up. All the precious metals usually go up during a bad money time in America. That's why this is vitally concerning, how gold is skyrocketing precious metals all precious metals for the most part have skyrocketed. Scrap metal has skyrocketed. I tell people, hey, you want to get rid of your water heater, you don't have to throw it in the trash. Just set it out in front of your house. It'll be gone in probably 10 minutes because there's scrappers out here that value that metal. They're trying to get, $400 or $500 a ton, right? They need a ton. If you get a ton today, how many people making $500 a day? So these things that we just don't even pay attention to or look at as it's a side hustle or whatnot. We really have to dial in and kind of bring in. It's kind of similar to what Trump and his administration is doing. He's going to the bottom of the bottom to extract resources, and he's going to the top of the top to extract resources to make sure that we don't leave no stone unturned. Now, I'm speaking for our community when we say this because I don't know, whatever reason, this is narrative that everybody in the Black community is rich. Like no one is under 100,000 a year, right? Income personally, and I know statistically that's false. So with everybody out here, somebody got to be like, I don't know who the poor people are or the middle class, quote unquote, but that's got to be statistically a lot of us. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I am not rich by no means. However, we're wealthy with resources, and I think that's what we should. That's what you're talking about. Are resources, not necessarily money, but investing in resources so that these resources can grow. If you focus on money, you already lost in the game because you don't have anything you don't have any devices that's going to recycle that income, that's going to continually replenish the revenues that you spend. So if we don't have contracts in play for the next 30 years that's building compound interest, right? I always say this, how many contracts of people do you have right now, Mr. Fantastic, of somebody paying you for the next 30 years? You may not have that, but that YouTube is important. That's what your subscribers are essentially your contracts, right? These are the people who come in, they support you. And so long as YouTube don't flip up and change up too heavy, that is your compound interest, if you will. That's investing in humans, because humans going to always devise a way to survive. And as we survive, we can talk about the gold and the resources, but I don't think there's no resource on this earth that's more valuable than human beings if you invest properly into them.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Iran, they're non-transparent, probably illegal, but Iran's a buyer. Turkey's a big buyer, Brazil, etc. So, but mining output has been flat. It's not collapsing. I'm not saying peak gold, but it's been constant at about 4,000 tons a year. Little fluctuations, but not big ones. Well, first week of economics, 101, if supply is constant, demand is going up, the price is going to go up. That's how the market adjusts. So, and that makes it very interesting for a gold investor because no guarantees, but when you have a dedicated buyer and a smart buyer, meaning they I hate to use cliches, but they'll buy the dips. Central banks don't want to disrupt the market, but they want to keep buying. So if they see a little dip, they'll come in and buy it. So here's an opportunity. Well, you're putting an informal floor under the price of gold.
Support, yeah.
Right. So that's what I call an asymmetric trade. You have limited downside and unlimited upside. Those are the best kinds of trades because you don't automatically make money, but you have a chance to make a lot of money, but your risk of loss is relatively low because of the central bank. So that plus the supply demand equation and flat supply give the gold market a really good foundation. By itself, that will not send gold to the moon, but it does give it a really solid foundation. Now, what else is going on? At the beginning of the war in Ukraine, so the Russian special military operation, February 2022, President Biden piled on all these sanctions on Russia. And they kept going. But one of the things they did that's a big deal, they froze, there were $200 billion of Russian assets.
Now, again, this is one of the biggest things that people don't understand. And I said, when Biden did that, again, Biden's whole thing was to financially fucking upset and destabilize the dollar, bro. That's why he gave all the money to fucking Ukraine. That's why he did the shit he did with fucking Russia, because immediately once you did that, pretty much stole the country's money. You know what I'm saying? That fucked the game up, and that sent the fucking message across the world like, oh, whoa, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's against the rules. Yeah, we may be doing some shit you don't agree with, but just because I got my money in your bank, that's an American bank, you can't just debo my money. But that's exactly what he did. And this is what started the whole thing, or really got the brick shit pumped up because it's like, well, hold on, man. If y'all gonna do that to fucking them, and we all doing business with y'all, shit, what's to keep you from doing it with us if you do some shit you don't like? So that's what he's about to explain for the rest of it when it comes to that shit.
That were on deposit in a place called Euroclear in Brussels. It's it's a clearinghouse custodian. So where did Russia get the securities? Well, they sold oil. They got paid in dollars. They bought treasury securities of various maturities. Their big mistake was trusting the United States. But we froze those immediately. It was $200 billion. Now, this was 4 years ago. So most of those securities have matured in the meantime. But it's a big pile of cash. The money's still there. Now, the EU and NATO, the US has been a little bit involved. They got this cockamamie scheme where they want to borrow, $100 billion or more on the bond market, give the money to Ukraine to fight the Russians, and collateralize the loan with these frozen Russian assets that I described. And then the theory is when Ukraine wins the war, Russia will have to pay reparations as the losing power, and that money will be used to pay the loan back, and you won't have to touch the assets. That's the plan. But everything I said about it is completely wrong. Russia's not going to lose the war. They're going to win the war. Russia's not going to pay reparations. They're going to extract wealth from Ukraine. The loan's going to go into default. You're going to have to turn to the assets and steal them, in effect, to pay the bondholders. Now, that hasn't happened yet, but it's just in the air. But the rest of the world is watching. Saudi Arabia, Taiwan, Japan, Mexico. They're saying, hey, what if the United States doesn't like what I'm doing? Are they going to freeze my assets? And so this has caused a move away from treasuries. Now, to be clear, they're not dumping all their treasuries, but at the margin, as they add reserves or as old treasuries mature, they're buying gold. So the effort to freeze and steal the Russian assets has given a reason to countries around the world to say, well, what else are you going to do? And the problem is there aren't many alternatives. Like if you don't like treasuries, do you want to buy Italian debt, Japanese debt, German, maybe? Those markets aren't that big, by the way. They're Italy, Japan, and Germany are like the second, third, and fourth largest sovereign debt markets after the United States, but they're nowhere close to what the United States has. And Italy, we don't have to tell you this, they're not famous for fiscal prudence. Japan's debt, we talked earlier about debt to GDP ratios. I said the U.S. was all-time high at about 125%. Japan is 300%. So you're rushing into JGBs? I don't think so. But gold is an alternative. And so this is another driver of gold. And then finally, people fear inflation. We're not going to get inflation. We're going to get deflation.
But gold does well in both environments. I learned that in your book.
That's correct. And that's another thing that people don't really understand very well because they think of it as an inflation hedge. And it can be an inflation hedge. The correlation is a little lower than people realize, but at the margin, yeah, gold is a decent inflation hedge. But gold does very well in deflation. In the Great Depression, 1929 to 1933, well, lasted longer, but just take that period, the worst part of the Depression. It was the longest sustained period of deflation in U.S. economic history, and gold went up 75%. It went from $20.67 an ounce to $35 an ounce. It was an almost 75% increase in a period of deflation. And there are complicated reasons for that, having to do with the fact that, people say inflation favors the creditor and hurts the, inflation favors the debtor and hurts the creditor. So you lend me money and we have a lot of inflation. And I say, hey, Julie, here's your money back. Good luck buying a loaf of bread. It's not worth very much. Yeah. So the debtor wins in inflation because I get to pay you back in cheaper dollars. In deflation, it's the opposite. The creditor wins. So you lend me money, prices go down. When prices go down, the value of the dollar goes up. You can buy more stuff for the same dollar. So as a debtor, this becomes more and more onerous. You're sitting there saying, hey, my loan is worth more in real terms because of deflation. But I'm sitting there saying, I got to pay Julia back more in real terms. And that lasts for a while. But then what happens is I walk away. The debtors default. And I'm like, sorry, Julia, see you later. I'm going to get, I'm filing for bankruptcy. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow and good luck. So what happens is the debt goes from the original debtor, who then just goes bankrupt and walks away, to the bank that you basically, you're the bank that lent me the money and I walk away. Now all of a sudden you don't have a higher real value loan. You have a bad debt.
So yeah, man, check out Jim Rickards and it's killing me that I can't think of this dude's fucking name. Give me a second. Killing me, bro. Rick Rule. There you go. Rick Rule. Rick Rule, Jim Rickards, and Ray Dalio. Yeah. Of course not, bro. Niggas don't want to hear nothing about no finances. Listen, man. Listen. Unless you're trying to finesse niggas, unless you're trying to sell niggas a dream, some impossible shit, niggas want no parts of it. That's why I just laugh. I'm cool. It don't matter to me. We covered this in the trading community. And he broke that down perfectly about inflation and deflation. Well, yeah, Lady Quantum, he's one of the greatest economists like in our lifetime. Like, so yeah, definitely he understands. That's why I'm telling you. Definitely those three gentlemen, look into them, right? Look into those three gentlemen, man. Whatever they say, do. Warren Buffett, of course, is like one of probably the most famous names. But I didn't even know fucking Berkshire Hathaway was like, it's ridiculous. Berkshire Hathaway original stock is on like either $400,000 to $700,000 a share or some crazy shit. Crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like like ridiculous, man. So yeah, man. Find the people that are better at some shit that's important to you than you. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't. That's what I'm saying, man. We don't. Again, this is what I say too. Everybody knows Michael Jordan. Everybody knows, Bo Jackson, Tom Brady, all this shit, whatnot, what have you, right? And this is why I say for us, bro, we got to get away from this fucking celebrity worship and athlete worship and entertainer worship and shit, right? We got to get away from that shit, man. I imagine that David Stewart and I can always remember one, now the other. The two black billionaires, bro, the wealth of knowledge they have when it comes to money has to be astronomical. You don't become a billionaire by mistake, and then especially a multi-billionaire. So I think that if and when we were to do that, and then they didn't make their money in any way, shape, form, or fashion of Robert F. Smith, that's the other one. Appreciate you, DJ Fireproof. I always forget one or the other. Robert F. Smith and David Stewart, bro, should be the heroes of the black community, but those aren't household names. So Shaitan, brother, you've been going off hard. Yeah, RIP Kobe, man. Yesterday was the anniversary. Yep. Still can't believe it. No, bro, brother. You've been going too hard in the fucking thing, but it is what it is. But hey, man, if you just want to, live off the land, brother, go right ahead, man. At the end of the day, though, people, listen. Your financial state is your responsibility, right? All right. If you're just making money and it's crazy. People always talk about how they broke and they don't got this and they don't got that and they can't afford this and can't afford that. But you see motherfuckers with new shoes, new purses, taking trips, doing all this shit. You make a way, right, for the shit that you want to do regardless, right? What I'm saying is right now you should be making a way to make yourself as much fucking, extra money as possible. All right. Telling you. This shit is going to move incredibly, incredibly fast. None of what I'm saying is financial advice. And again, don't listen to me. Just Google YouTube, fucking Rick Rule and Jim Rickards. YouTube those two people, right? And see what they got to say. You'll learn a lot of stuff, bro. You'll learn a lot of stuff. But anyway, man, hey, I just want to pull up today, bro, and just reset. Listen, dog, it's a whole bunch of YouTube saying bullshit. Bro, listen, I done not recommended channels. I done unsubscribed from motherfuckers. Bro, I'm just tired of seeing the same shit. Y'all know me, man. I hate that shit. I cannot, but hey, it is what it is, right? We gotta move forward, dog. I can't stay stuck on this shit. So we gotta talk about something different. Let me see. Yeah. I ain't got nothing else. I don't think I missed nothing. Don't think I missed anything. But anyway, man, hey. Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype. If you got something you want me to look at, want me to go over, man, shoot me a DM or an email, missfantastic824@gmail.com. Anyway, man, That's that on that one. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla. I'm out.